Oh, no. Okay, we're behaving ourselves. That's what we like to see. Yes, indeed. All right. What's up? What's up? What's up, birds? Tyroyle Smoochie Wallace. What's up? Another day, another Donruss. The last Donruss at that. Till score. For all you football guys, if there's any football guys here yet. I do too, man. I'm glad I got another week with it. Because score was supposed to come out last Wednesday. And I was kind of sad, but they pushed it back. So I got another week. But this is going to be the end. Probably. We haven't got our score in yet for tomorrow's release. So I'm hoping that comes soon enough. We'll give it a little bit of time here, guys. For anybody that's here, pre-bidding is live if that's your sort of thing. We'll go ahead and chill a little while here. I'll start up that Heritage in a minute or two. See if we can get something cool out of that. Big one, what's up? All right, all right, all right. All right, let's go ahead and do up Heritage number one. Bam. See how that gets us. 5 minutes on the Heritage Giving. You guys already know the drill for baseball. Heritage is the giving. Before we start selling this Donruss. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. 4 minutes left on the Heritage. How is that possible? Dawn didn't tell me anything. Truckinator, you coming to the shop today? What about tomorrow? What about Friday? No, you're not coming Friday either. Okay. Getting close to halfway, guys. Close to halfway. On the Heritage Blaster Pack. And then we will get started on this Donruss Saturday morning around 9. Okay. Again, guys, for anyone here, pre-bidding is live. If there's a team you like, you can pre-bid on them right now while we wait. Pre-bidding is live. And we'll get started after this one. We'll get started on selling the Donruss. First team up will be the Blue Jays. That is Trey Savage you are chasing on his next day on card. But we got a minute and a half left on the Heritage Give You Pack. That's right. Oh, I thought they were about to play your song, Perkinator. I have the Rocks theme in this playlist. Minute left, guys. Minute left. It'll get here. It's the Hollywood theme too, the slow one. It's the best version of the Rocks theme. Score football is tomorrow, coolness. Tomorrow, we're off on Friday. The shop's closed, and then we'll do it again Saturday. I like Donruss baseball, man. I'm going to miss it, to be honest. If you can see coolness, I got the 2 breaks built already. You can pre-bid on the teams if you like, but they are scheduled. Oh, you got me. Damn it. 10 seconds, guys. 10 seconds. Oh, yeah, no doubt. All right, let's see who gets this thing. It is going to be Foreman Fred. Foreman Fred. You want to rip it or ship it, Fred? All right, let's do it. We'll start selling after this. I'll run another one of these, but let's rip it for Fred. See what he got. Give me an auto. Come on, Heritage. Heritage is tough. I believe that AJ Puck is going to be your SP. Yep. Oh. For the Diamondbacks, AJ Puck is your SP, Mr. Fred. Yes, sir. Let me get your name on that. All right. We start up another one, guys, and then we will start selling. Start giving. All right. Free bids are live, guys, if anybody is into that stuff. But we will start filling the break right now. So first up will be the Toronto Blue Jays. For the Blue Jays, that's Arjun Namala and Trey Savage. Your Savage has the on-card next day auto. That's the one you're chasing. We also have Jonathan Klaas and Relevez Martinez. But it is you Savage. On the next day you are chasing. So here they come, guys. First team on the board, the Toronto Blue Jays. To start us off, Trey Savage on card auto is the big one you're chasing for the Jays. Big one. Starts us off. All right. After the Jays, there's going to be the St. Louis Cardinals. For the Cards, that is going to be a lot of vets, a lot of veterans for the Cardinals in this product. Dave Freese, Cooper Hergy, Yadier Molina, Jim Edmonds, Ted Simmons, Adam Wainwright. You also have Albert Pujols and Mason Wynn. And Albert Pujols does have a hit list, which is a short print in this product, so a lot to like for the Cardinals. What's up, Mr. Whalen? Cardinals on the clock, guys. Albert Pujols hit list. David Freese, Pujols has a live auto. Mason Wynn signs. A lot of good stuff for the Cards in this. Big one. Back to back. Whalen, you ready for some football tomorrow? All right, guys. After the Cardinals, it is going to be the Atlanta Braves. Let's see. Oh, go too far. Hold on. For the Braves, that is going to be Mr. Caminiti. Caminiti on his next day autos. So that is an on-card auto for Caminiti. Carter Holton also signs. But Caminiti on card is what you're chasing. If you're chasing the Atlanta Braves on the clock. Atlanta Braves and Mr. Caminiti on the next day on card auto. Caminiti. Chasing Birds. Takes down the Braves. All right, guys. After that, right above them is going to be the Arizona Diamondbacks. For the D-backs, we have 3. What you mean, Mr. Whale? For the D-backs, we have Slade Cardwell, Ryan Walschmidt, and J.D. Dix on your on cards. Those are the guys you're chasing for the D-backs. Caldwell, Walschmidt, and Dix. And here they are, Arizona Diamondbacks on the clock. Caldwell, Walschmidt, and Dix sign on cards. Ouch. Big one. On fire. All right, let's see who gets this heritage. It is going to be, hey, Mr. Whalen. Mr. Whalen, you want me to open it or you want me to ship it? Rip it. All right, let me get the next team started. So after that, guys, it is going to be the Detroit Tigers. So for the Tigers, that is going to be Bryce Rainier. On the next day auto, you have Rainier and Owen Hall signed, but Rainier is going to be your next day. He also signed in the signature series. So here we go. Detroit Tigers. And Bryce Rainier. All right, let's see, Mr. Whalen. Got a green. Cutter Crawford. And it's the SP. Very nice. Let's see if we got an auto out of this thing. Nacho. Happy 99. Congrats. All right, Mr. Whalen. Looks like you got that green SP right there. Not too bad. All right, guys. Let me get Mr. Whalen's name on that, and we will keep going. All right. Next up, it is going to be, that was the Tigers? Yes, yes. It is going to be the Minnesota Twins. Minnesota Twins. For the Twins, we have two next days of Kyle DeBarge, the local boy for anybody from Louisiana or down south here, and Kalen Culpepper on the next days. David Fest on the signature series. So the Minnesota Twins, guys, on the clock. Kyle DeBarge and Kalen Culpepper are your on cards, the ones you are chasing. DeBarge and Culpepper. Now, who you are chasing, if you are about that Twins. That is going to be Sport Raid. Sport Raid 14. Very nice. All right, that was the Twins, guys. After the Twins, it is going to be the Chicago White Sox. For the White Sox, we have a sharp print for Hagen Smith. That is a stained glass. You also have a greetings from for Smith and Teal. Greetings from, I'm not sure if they're true SPs. I know stained glass is. Greetings from are kind of rare, but I'm not sure if they qualify, but I know stained glass does. You also have Hagen Smith and Braden Montgomery on the next days. For your vets, you have Thorpe Brule and Robin Ventura, also Hagen Smith. And Noah Schultz signs on the retro, so a lot to like for the White Sox. But it is Hagen Smith, stained glass, and then Montgomery and Smith on the on-card autos. For the Chicago White Sox, they are live, guys. Chicago White Sox and Hagen Smith, stained glass. Hagen Smith on card. Big one. Takes down the White Sox. All right, guys, after the White Sox, it is going to be the Cincinnati Reds. So for the Reds, we have two stained glasses for them. That is Rhett Lauder and Chase Burns. Chase Burns also has a night moves. And Deion Sanders has a hit list. So you have four short prints for the Reds. And Chase Burns is on your next day. Rhett Lauder also has an active auto in this. But it is Chase Burns, night move, and stained glass that you are chasing. For the Cincinnati Reds, they are on the clock. Chase Burns, night moves. Chase Burns, stained glass. Chase Burns, on-card autos. LSU, Derek. Takes him down. Excuse me. Good job, Derek. All right, guys. After the Reds, it is going to be everybody's favorite team in the whole wide world, the Houston Astros. So for the Stros, boys, that is going to be Cam Smith and Walker Janet on the on-card autos. You also have Melton and Colton Gordon on the signature series, and Spencer Arrighetti does have one live auto in this. He signs in the Donruss Retro series. But it's Cam Smith and Walker Janet you are chasing. For the Stros, here they are. The Houston Astros, guys. Oh, I know that name. Houston Astros, Cam Smith and Walker Janet. On-card autos are what you are chasing for the Stros. Coolness takes them down. Coolness, you asked about score. I got a curious as to what your football team of choice is. The boys, I got you. All right, guys. After that, it is going to be the Los Angeles Dodgers. For the Dodgers, we have River Ryan, Bobby Miller, and Queen Seong Jang. Kevin Lindsay is your on-card, and Dalton Rushing is your retro. So Mr. Kevin Lindsay is who you're chasing, and here are the Dodgers, guys. Los Angeles Dodgers on the clock. LA Dodgers and Kellen Lindsay on card. Autos in this. Sport Rage takes down his second. That's the Dodgers. All right, guys. Next up, it is going to be the Miami Marlins. So for the Marlins, that is going to be a lot of PJ Morlando. PJ Morlando is the on card. He also signs in the signature. Noble Meyer and Thomas White also both sign on the retro. But Morlando is the chase. And here they are. Those Miami Marlins on the clock, guys. PJ Morlando on cards. Noble Meyer and Thomas White on the retro Donruss. Peanut takes down the Marlins. All right, guys. After the Marlins, it is going to be the Philadelphia Phillies. If I can find them, here they are. For the Phillies, guys, that is Dante Normal and Aiden Miller. Dante has your next day on card auto. So here they come. The Philadelphia Phillies. Phillies are on the clock. Dante Normal on your next day on card is the guy you are chasing. For the Philadelphia Phillies. Pappas takes down his second. All right, guys. After the Phillies, it is going to be the Mariners, and the Mariners are our first team to have the true case hit, the true short print, the one you want, the Whammy. So the Whammy is of King Griffey Jr. King Griffey Jr. has a Whammy, a stained glass, and a hit list. Whammy is the one you want. That is the true chase of this product. Durangelo Santinji is the next day auto, and Felix Hernandez is your. Is it really? They made such a big deal about that. Well, I feel stupid, big one, because I've been saying that crap for weeks. It ain't me. I just thought they were super duper tough to pull. Which, I mean, they are. But I thought that was like, yeah. All right, well, in any event. Huh. Well, that's stupid. No, I mean, no, it's, I love Panini. Um, all right, guys. Anyway, after all that, the Seattle Mariners. Well, okay, so I didn't open this product last year, but were they in hobby last year? I know that Whammy is like supposed to be the case hit of Donruss. Well, in any event, guys, stained glass and hit list for Ken Griffey Jr. in this. Still has two nice case hits in here. Sport Raid. I gotta go tell the Facebook breaker that. I don't even think he knows. All right, guys. So after the Mariners, it is going to be the Tampa Bay Rays. Ah. He passes by my window for knock. Wow. Wowie, wowie. It is going to be the Rays, guys. And for the Rays. Yeah. For the Rays, the on card is Mr. Theo Gillen, Junior Caminero, and JP Gonzalez signed in the signature series. For the Rays. Oh, well, you know what? I bet. So I bet you it's stained glass, hit list, night moves, and greetings from. I bet you those are the four, not the whammy. Because greetings froms are very rare. I think I've only pulled like 3 out of all these breaks. Theo Gillen, guys. Big one. Takes down the Rays. All right, guys. After the Rays, it is going to be the Washington Nationals. So for the Nats, we have James Wood and Dylan Cruz on the hit list. Dylan Cruz on the night move. Dylan Cruz on the stained glass. And Dylan Cruz on card autos. Not on card, I'm sorry. He has retro autos and signature series. Dylan Cruz does have a whammy this year. So he is on the list. And Seaver King is your on card, but all the case hits for Cruz and 2 live autos for the Washington Nationals. They are on the clock. Cruz autos, retro and signature series. He does have a whammy. He does have a stained glass, a hit list, and a night moves. He has everything. Heather Dim. Wait, shouldn't that be Dell? Heather Dell? Ah, just thinking out loud. All right, guys. After that, we're going to have the Texas Rangers, and they are our pivot team. This is the halfway point. So for the Rangers, we have 2 greetings froms, which are Malcolm Moore and Evan Carter. Your next day auto is Malcolm Moore. Your retros are Evan Carter and Sebastian Walcott, and your big auto, the 2 you want, Nolan Ryan and Kumar Rocker, signing this. So our pivot team, halfway point, the Texas Rangers. Here they are. Malcolm Moore on card. Nolan Ryan and Kumar Rocker both signing here for them. Malcolm Moore on the next day on card. Greetings from as well, and the big one, Nolan Ryan. Sport Ray takes down number 3. And as the halfway point, guys, I will run another Heritage. One set. Another Heritage giving. All right, guys. After the Rangers, it was going to be the San Francisco Giants. For the Giants, you are chasing Mr. James Tibbs III. That is your on-card next day. James Tibbs III and Rainier Arias is your signature. Bryce Eldridge also signs, but Tibbs has the on-card. For the Giants, here they are. San Francisco Giants on the next are up. James Tibbs on the on-card. Bryce Rainier also signs in this, but Tibbs has the next day on-card auto. Jacob Force takes down the Giants. All right, guys, after the Giants, we're going to have one of the big ones that is going to be the Athletics. We're doing the A's. For the A's, that is one of the hot names, Mr. Nick Kurtz. Kurtz has a night moves. Ricky Henderson has the hit list and a whammy. Kurtz has on-card autos in this. He is your next thing, and he signs in the signature, and he signs in the rated prospects. So Nick Kurtz is your man for the A's. Here they are. Nick Kurtz and the A's. Stained glass, whammy, hit list, are stained glass and night moves. Ricky Henderson on the whammy and hit list, and he has 3 different autos. LSU Derek takes down the A's. All right, guys. After the A's, it was going to be the New York Baseball Metropolitans. The New York Mets. That is. This is for 2. It's for both of these, Dillard. 2-box break. It didn't put it when I made the break for whatever reason. I don't know why, but it is for both Donruss. All right, guys. For the Mets, that is Acuna on the hit list for their short print. We have next day auto on card of Mr. Carson Benji. Jet Williams is your retro. And they have a lot of vets and a guy that doesn't even exist. We have Jack Winiger, Dwight Gooden, David Wright, Christian Scott, Luisaniel Acuna, Ronnie Mauricio, AJ Ewing, and then Sid Finch. And Sid Finch, for you guys, if you don't know, is not a real player. But he signs in here anyway. So it is the Mets, guys. On the clock, New York Baseball Mets. Carson Benji, Acuna on the hit list, short print. And then the vets. Finch, Wright, Gooden, Benji on card, Jet Williams on the retro. For the Mets. Mets have a very long checklist of autos in this. I think they're second only to. I think Mets might have the most. Heather Dim takes down the Mets. All right, guys, after the Mets, it is going to be the Angels, which are going to be the fighting Christian Moores. So we have Christian Moore stained glass, Christian Moore night moves. So 2 case hits for Moore. We're also going to have Christian Moore on the on-card next day and Christian Moore on the rated prospects. So if you like Christian Moore, he has a lot in here for the Angels. And here they are. The Los Angeles Angels, Christian Moore, stained glass sharp print, night moon sharp print. On-card autos in this for Christian Moore, and he has optic signatures. So a lot to like for Christian Moore and the Angels. Jacob Force and RG takes down the giveaway. RG, you want me to rip it or ship it? All right, guys. After the Angels, it is going to be the Cleveland Guardians, which is the Bazana Bonanza. So, Bazana has a whammy. Bazana has a stained glass, a night moves. He has 3 of the big 4. Bazana also has on-card autos and in the signature series for them in here. So, if Bazana is your guy, here we go. Cleveland Guardians and Travis Bazana. He has all the case hits, on-card autos in this, and in the signature series. So a lot to like. Big one. Takes him down. All right, guys. After the Guardians, it is going to be the Chicago Cubs. For the Cubs, it is going to be Greg Maddux, Moises Alou, and Luke Little. Alcantara signs in here for them. And the Sammy Sosa whammy, if it is in here. So here they are, guys. The Chicago Cubs are on the clock. For the Cubbies. A Maddox auto would be pretty sweet. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. Big one. All right, guys. After the Cubbies, it is going to be the Baltimore Orioles. So for the Orioles, we have, let's see, Vance Honeycutt on the greetings from. We have Honeycutt, Griffith Farrell, and Ethan Anderson on the on-cards. And in the signature series, we have Cal Ripken. So Cal Ripken has autos in this. I think I got Cal Ripken, man. It's not no one. Now. So here they are, guys. The Baltimore Orioles on the clock. Honeycutt, O'Farrell, and Anderson on the on-cards, and Cal Ripken in the signature series. Sport Rave takes them down. All right. I'll start up the last heritage, guys. All right. After the Orioles, guys, it is going to be the San Diego Padres. So for the Padres, that is going to be Mr. Leo DeVries. DeVries has the hit list short print. He also has live autos in this. Your next day auto is Cash Mayfield, however, and Ryan Plesko in the signature. But DeVries has autos and a hit list. So here they are, guys. San Diego Padres on the clock. Leo DeVries, autos and hit list, and Cash Mayfield is your next day. Leo DeVries, the prospect you are chasing. Jacob Force takes him down. All right, guys. After the Padres, it is going to be the Pittsburgh Pirates. Now, the Pirates do have live Paul Steen autos. So you have Paul Skeens on the stained glass, Paul Skeens on the night moves, and Connor Griffin on the stained glass. Skeens also has a retro auto in the signature series, and Connor Griffin is your guy for the next day on cards. So 2 Skeens case hits and 2 Skeens autos for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Skeens autos, retro and signature, and Skeens night moves and stained glass. Lots of like for Paul Skeens in this. Yet to pull the Skeens auto, but I am hoping. Stained glass Skeens. Hit night moving Skeens. And 2 live autos. Dillard takes down the Pirates. Welcome, Dillard. All right, guys. After the Pirates, it is going to be the Kansas City Royals. So for the Royals, that is Bobby Witt. Bobby Witt has all 4 of the shark prints in this product. Whammy stained glass, night moves, and hit list. Your next day on card is going to be David Shields, and Witt does have a live auto in this for the signature series. So the Fighting Bobby Witts, the Kansas City Royals, on the clock. Night moves, hit list, stained glass, possibly a whammy, and a retro 1997 Donruss auto for Bobby Witt. So a lot to like. For Bobby Witt and the Royals. Sport Raid takes them down. All right, guys, the final 4. And first up of those 4 is going to be the Colorado Rockies. So for the Rockies, you're chasing Charlie Condon. He has a stained glass, night moves, and possibly a whammy. Your next day auto, so on-card auto of Condon, and he signs in the signature series. So 2 live autos of Condon and 3 short prints. So here he is, or here they are, should I say. The Colorado Rockies and Charlie Condon are on the clock. On-card autos, 3 short prints, and a signature series auto for Condon in this product. Mr. Charlie Condon. Let's see who gets this heritage. Hook 'em. And it's Sports Raid takes down the Rockies. Hook 'em, you want me to rip it or ship it? Rip it. All right. Let me get the next team started, and that team will be the New York Yankees, guys. So for the Yanks have a lot. Lou Gehrig stained glass. Aaron Judge night moves. Possibly Aaron Judge whammy. We don't know. And is that it? Whammy, stained glass, Gehrig. Oh, and a night move. So they have 4. Your next day auto is Ben Hess. Ben Rice also signing in here, as does George Lombard. So the New York Yankees are on the clock. Let's rip this heritage for hooking. All right. So you got a chrome neck there. Brandon Nemo. Jung Ho Lee in a duel. Let's see if they gave you an SP. No. So just a chrome for you, Hookem. Yes, sir. Sport Raid. All right, guys. The 2 big ones are left. We'll do the first one. It is going to be, I was going to say, that's actually who's up next. It is the Milwaukee Brewers and Jesus Mate. The SP is Futurio. But Jesus Mate has live autos in this. Braylon Payne and Blake Burke are your next days. But it is Jesus Mate and the Milwaukee Brewers. It is, man. I'm going to miss it. So I'm switching to football after this because score comes out. So this is my last blast with Donruss baseball. But it is Jesus Mate and Mizorowski, that pitcher that everybody's going crazy for. He signs in this as well. So Mizorowski and Mate. So 2 big ones for the Brew Crew. Jim. Oh, sick, man. I hit a Clemens, not personally, but I pulled one, a Clemens out of 49. So it was a color match red for the guy, which was pretty sick looking. All right, guys. Last team up, and it is the most stacked team in this product. So let's get the list over with. We have Roman Anthony, possibly a whammy. Roman Anthony stained glass. Christian Campbell stained glass. Roman Anthony night moves. Manny Ramirez hit list. Roman Anthony grievance from. Anthony has live autos in this. And you have Henry Ramirez, Roger Clemens, and David Ortiz. So they are the most stacked team in this product. Boston Red Sox are on the clock. And Mr. Roman Anthony, he has autos. He has stained glasses, night moves, possibly a whammy. We're unsure. Dillard finishes the break off. Very nice. Dillard. All right, boys. Let me make sure everything looks good on my end. I think it does. It does. Let me give everybody a little shout. I will unpin this for y'all. And we will go. We're going to start with the left one. Here we go. The last Donruss for me of the year. Tomorrow we're switching to Score. For any of you football fans out there, 3-box Score on release day. All right. Good luck, everybody. Good luck, good luck. Here we go. For the Donruss. We have Catfish Hunter. Oh, one of those sick unleashed. I love the way these things look. All right. It's not numbered, but they do look nice. All right. Pack 2. Catfish Tim Hudson. And a debut dominance, Yogi Berra. Very nice. First one I pulled like that. So we got our first color. It's red. Let's see. For the Blue Jays, that is Arjun Namala out of 250. And you'd think, as a card breaker, I would have my top loaders and sleeve. But I do not. So hold on one sec. Uh-oh. All righty. There we go. Mr. Namala out of 250. Christian Moore. Caldwell. All right. I think we have an orange auto coming up. Let's see. Aaron Judge. Nope, just Jim Leland. All right. So Jim Leland for the Tigers. That is out of 199. So Tigers on the board. First one for Detroit. Let's go, Jimmy. All right, boys. Let's see what you hiding here. Andrew Walters, Jim Tomey. So yeah, guys, anybody that does football, I know it's a baseball crowd, but anybody that collects football, tomorrow I will be doing score. The break is already posted. Jack Leiter, Kevin Carter. So it is scores the first time you can get the 2025 rookies. We got that's a gold. So that's out of 10, right? Yeah, it is. Okay. So from the back. So we have our auto back here. We have a gold in the front of it. So let's do the auto first. It is A.J. Ewing for the Mets out of 49. We do have a gold, and it is Thomas Sagassi, 9 of 10 for the Cards. So the Cardinals, who I believe, we'll make sure here. Big one. Takes down the Cards and gets an out of 10. Very nice, sir. The auto and out of 10 in it. Who's the auto? Right here. AJ Ewing. And this is out of 49. So 2 low numbers. Yeah. Very nice. Mets and Cardinals hit. That was a hell of a pack. So 1 auto down. Yeah, kind of close. What? Yeah. Got a perp. And it is Mr. Carson Benji out of 99. Chrome Will Clark. Well, it won't have to be now. That's right, huh? We're looking for the Whammy today. That's something. Mm-hmm. Benji for the Mets. Oh, hey. Supposedly, according to Pool, according to what? Pool, the Whammies are retail only this year. That's what he said. Really? You do have the Mets, Heather. You have Miss Heather beside me? Yeah. You do? This is you, the Mets. Actually, you got back to back. I'm pretty sure that's the Mets. It's blue. It has to be. All right. Oh, this might be a spacer or a mim. Just a bit sometimes, but I'm not. I'm on the Wi-Fi because I can't. I haven't figured out how to get OBS to stream to YouTube. So yeah, it skips sometimes. Spacer. Yeah, 1-on-1 John Cena, as the football people say. So that's like, I'm on my Matt Rushmore account in there. So that's exactly what people see at the bottom. So when it, what you talking about? My phone. Oh, so that's the exact stream. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, we got a numbered bomb squad. So from the back, out of 99, bomb squad for the Orioles. Mr. Kobe Mayo. That's got a sick pattern on it. That's Miss Heather's favorite team. Is it? No. Who got the Orioles? Sport Raid. You're a little late, Viator. Very nice. Always nice to get a numbered bomb squad. I know what. Yeah, I feel you. I know a Delcom that would want this. All right. You saving up for tomorrow. That's what you're doing. Possible. Chrome, you Luke Keschel. Roman Anthony. Made. All right, let me move this because it's getting a little too high. More so than I'm comfortable with. All right, still chasing. 2 Mims or autos. Got a green, true green. Of Mr. Aiden Miller out of 199. Aiden Miller. 3 of 199. Oh, the Phillies. Philly. Happy, that's you, huh? It is, yep. Oh, yeah, Donruss, Pappy, dude. Donruss, this is a product for hits, man. It provides. You might not always get the lowest numbered stuff, but there is so much color and stuff in here. Darren Baker, Pujols. Nick York and Dwight Gooden. Two chromes. One might be an auto. The Kid and Tony Oliva. So nice. That Griffey goes to Cincinnati, by the way. So not to the Mariners. He goes to the Reds in that one. I know, man. There's a lot of them like that. Another chrome. Colin. That's probably an auto back here. No? Man, where are they hiding? Colin Huck. All right, this one's thick, so it's either a... Oh, that might be a Mim. Nope, that's a spacer. It's just in a weird spot. This is a weirdly put together pack. Oh, no. Okay. All right, so we have a pink laser to 79. The acetate is usually behind the laser, but we have some kind of insert behind it. So this is going to be very interesting to see. And that is a guy you want on an out of 79 pink laser. Leo DeVries. That is sick. 7 of 79. Almost a number match for the Padres. That is what you want. That's you, Jacob? Our acetate is Mr. Dalton Rushing for the Dodgers. Wit. Still chasing those autos and mims. Got a slime green that's going to be out of 149. Randy Johnson, the big unit, and it is Bazana. So the color's coming, and the color's coming on some big names. Travis Bazana, that is 146 of 149 for the Guardians. Very nice. Oh, we got a blue back there. That's a cracked ice. Okay, wait. So we have, this is the auto. Greg Maddux. No, it's not. Caminiti. Oh, it's a blue signature series. Okay, so from the back. So this is the auto. So we have two autos. Yadier Molina out of 35 for the Cardinals. Pull my big one is going nuts. Not bad for $6. Very nice. All right, still one mim or auto left. Let's hope we have 3 autos. That would be sick. DeVries and Ortiz. I got an oscillating fan in here, man. It's starting to blow my trash everywhere. Bomb Squad and Bobby Witt. This one's a little thick. No. Perp. Oh, that's the guy you want. The pitcher, Jacob Mizorowski. His cards are stupid right now. Who got the Brew Crew? Jim. 10 of 99 of the hottest guy in the hobby right now. Not an auto, but anything under 100 for this guy. And so I think it's a mem, guys. I think it's a mem. It is. It's red, though. And we have color in front of it. So for the Padres, that is Boston Bateman out of 199. Padres get another nice hit. Oh, the captain. Boy, where have you been? It's been weeks. Oh. Well, you coming back just in time, man. Football starts tomorrow. So red mem, that's going to be out of 99. For the Yankees, that is Mr. Todd Frazier. Todd Frazier for the Yankees. Yanks on the board. For Sport Raid. Our first mem. Down goes Frazier. Right there. All right, guys, let's go to Bad Box 1, all things considered. Oh, I didn't finish the pack. Hold on. So the rest of that pack was Bryce Eldridge and through that. So let me clear off this base. All right, box 2, guys. My last box of Donruss for the season. Here we go. Let's end this on a banger. Box 1 was pretty good. Out of 10, out of 35, vet auto, Mizorowski. Any Mizorowski is a good Mizorowski. So here we go. Final Donruss. Let's pray to the card gods. Pack 1. Caminero. Oh, for the Sox. First up, first pack auto, Mr. Colson Montgomery. I didn't know what you were doing. Oh, okay. Colson Montgomery is our first auto on the rated prospect for the White Sox. Chicago on the board. Sweet. Hopefully this one has 3 autos in it. This is box 2, yeah. This is the last box, the final box of Donruss. Jace Jung. These are upside down. It's Mr. Nolan Ryan. Billy Stargell. And Colt Keith. Oh, man. That's all right, bud. You gotta, yeah, they had my score on their truck. Out of 199, that is Mr. Jim Rice for the Red Sox. Some vet color for Boston. Very nice for the Red Sox. Chrome, Kyle DeBarge, the local boy. Everything ships, Pappy. Marvels are just their insert, but everything ships. Seven, Mr. Whalen. Kumar Rocker. Mariano Rivera out of 149 on the slime green. You come and visit? At 149 for the Yanks. All right. Is he here, the UPS man? He's there. The UPS man. Nope, that's why I keep on looking out the window. Oh. There, we're at all. All right, let's see. Bobby Witt. Spencer Jones. Back this up a bit. All right, let's see. Jake Arrieta. Mike Schmidt. Oh, there they are. Another Bazana. Owen Hall. All right, whittling it down, getting to that halfway point. Got us a red coming out of 250 and a mim. Okay, so our red is going to be Mr. P.J. Morlando out of 250 for the Marlins for Miami. Sweet. So we have a Jersey Kings back here. So from the back. This is Kalen Culpepper on the front, and our Jersey Kings is Bryce Rainier for the Tigers. Detroit on the board. Yes, indeed. Bryce Rainier. So one auto or min left. And hopefully a case hit of some kind. We got another one of those debut of dominances, I think. Yep. Joe Mauer. Darren Baker. Debut dominance, Joe Mauer. It's funny, I hadn't pulled one of those in all the boxes I've opened of Donruss, and I pulled two of them in the last Donruss break. This one should be a spacer, I believe, because it's pretty heavy. Marvel's Evan Carter. White Gooden. Yep. Spacer. Remove this because it's getting too high. And on we go, boys. Again, guys, tomorrow I will be doing football. Score is on deck. All the new autos. We have out of 199. Kyle Teal for the White Sox. Chicago hits again. Got another red that's going to be out of 250. Walker Janik for the Stros out of 250. Walker Janik. Got a chrome of Will Wagner. All right. Still got a good little bit left. Chrome of Aiden Miller for the Phillies. Smith, Shields, and Chandler. Ooh, we got this is probably a numbered Unleashed. It is. Oh, and it's a big one. Paul Skeens out of 49 on the Starburst Unleashed, I think is what this is called. For the Pirates, Dillard. That's a sick hit. I don't know if he's here. But man, that is pretty. Very nice. That's one of those yeah, there he is. There's the man. Rhett Lauder. Austin Wells. That Lauder is not numbered. This is the best, one of the best looking cards in this product. This Emerald Supernova, whatever. Those things are so good looking. Not numbered though. Yeah, that Skeens is nice, man. Christian Campbell on the refractor. Van Hess, Ethan Anderson. Should have one more auto or min left. Got a purple. Purple is going to be Pedro Martinez for the Red Sox. That is 80 of 99. Very nice for Boston. I think we have 6 left, guys. David Ortiz and Jim Catt. What is that? I don't think I've ever pulled one on whatever that is. What is it? Oh, it's just upside down. Jackson Cheerio on the Unleashed. I was confused as hell. This should be our spacer, I think, guys. It's thick. Oh, no. It's a redemption. We have a redemption auto. So Jim Rice, Braden Montgomery, for the White Sox. That is 62 of 199 for the White Sox. So for your redemption. Oh, so you guys can read maybe. James Triantos, who I believe is for the Cubs. He is. So the Chicago Cubs take down the redemption. So that's good. At least we didn't have two Mims. Chicago teams always do well in this product, I find. Both of them do. All right, 3 left, guys. 3 left. Chrome. Oh, ooh, that's a good one. Jacob Wilson. Schemes. Griffin. All right. Last 2 packs. This is our other spacer for sure. Yep. And then Carter. Kumar Rocker on the Marvels. Spacer. All right, boys. It all comes down to this. Here we go. It's a red. And the acetate should be in here too. So, Braylon Payne to 99. For the Brew Crew. Brewers had a pretty good break. Your acetate, as if on cue, like I said, the Chicago teams always hit. Hagen Smith for the White Sox. Aaron Judge, Walcott, and J.D. Dix ends us today. That is going to do it for the Donruss Baseball for 2025 for Cajun Breaker. Yeah, Pappy, glad you stopped by, man. Let me move all this out the way, guys, and I'll go over the hits for y'all. I'll cut it in half so we get the older stuff first. All right, guys. Out of 199, Boston Bateman. Mizarowski out of 99. That's a good one for the Brewers. Out of 35, Yadier Molina. Travis Bazana out of 149. Leo DeVries out of 79. Out of 199, Mr. Aiden Miller for the Phillies. Bomb Squad out of 99. Kobe Mayo for the Orioles. Carson Benji for the Mets. A.J. Ewing also for the Mets. Out of 10, Thomas Sagisi 9/10 for the Cardinals. Got Jim Leland out of 199 and Arjun Namala out of 250. PJ Morlando out of 250. Mariano Rivera out of 149. Jim Rice out of 199. Costa Montgomery auto for the White Sox. And Todd Frazier out of 199 for the Yanks. We have Braylon Payne out of 99 for the Brewers. For the Cubs, James Triantos redemption. Braden Montgomery for the White Sox out of 199. Pedro Martinez out of 99 for the Red Sox. Absolutely sick out of 49. Paul Skeens unleashed for the Pirates. Walker Janik out of 250 for the Stros. Kyle Teal for the White Sox out of 199. And Bryce Rainier for the Tigers on the Jersey Kings. All right, guys. That will do it for Donruss Baseball. Tomorrow is the debut of 2025 Panini or 2024 Panini Score. Is it 5 or 4? 2025 Panini Score. That is where you can get all the new quarterbacks, all the rookies. The ones that signed with Panini are in there. So if anybody here does football, I hope to see y'all tomorrow. If not, been a fun Donruss rip. Thanks for everyone for coming out. Congrats to all the hitters, and I will see you guys tomorrow at 3:15. Take it easy.